Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new season of The Walking Dead. We've finally made it. We're on season 9. Season 8 finale was very enjoyable. A lot of it was not what I expected, but it's left me torn. It's left me torn, and I'm sure it did a lot of you, because we have Maggie on one side and Daryl and Jesus. And Michonne and Rick on the other side wanted to take the route that Carl would have wanted, to make a better world, to make a new world. And with everything that Negan's done, yes, I want him dead, really, but the killing has to stop somewhere. We always should be killing the dead. I know it sounds ridiculous, but not in this show. So I'm like, I don't know. But the problem is, regardless of my thoughts, Maggie's already making a plan to just play it cool. And they have an idea as to what they're going to do when they're going to strike as and when, which is going to tear another rift between everybody, is it not? So, it's far from over, isn't it? I don't know. I just want to dive in. Should we just get going? This is episode 1 of season 9.
It's dripping from the heart. It's okay.
The heart's so full. Is that right? He has a happy face too.
It's funny. His big tummy.
This is really all it should be about now. Why are you putting it on a cross? Okay.
Hi. What the hell you doing?
Scaring the birds away.
Sanctuary to Alexandria.
Not like that.
Come in.
Daryl's requesting a run into the city and a backup at the roost. Meet at the rally point at dawn. Pass it on. Over.
Copy that.
Going all Neo with that
Teach
coat.
me sometime? I got a kids class at the Hilltop you could audit. Maggie will be there.
Natural history wing.
Y'all got your lists.
Fine
Circle back
art.
here when you're done.
Oh, that's a lot. I mean, it's huge, of course. Human evolution. I like it. That's brilliant.
The de-evolution of man. I like it.
Ooh, what are these? Keep it still.
You were right, Ann.
Huh, seeds.
How'd you know to find seeds here?
Brought my class back when I was teaching.
Last step.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, that's going to be heavy.
So far, so good.
And unless you've seen a Ford or a Chevy plant nearby in full operation, you're going to have to start relying on other modes of transport. That's real sketchy. Is that fucking thing going to take the weight of that? I mean, I know they got it in here, but they probably used a fucking cherry picker.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh shit, here we are. Here we are. Here we are. That's what we expected. There's no way that's how they brought it in here originally. No way. It's dead weight. Have you not walked drives road truckers? Is that going to be for, that's going to be for the horse, isn't it? Yeah, you really all need to stop standing on this damn thing. Oh! Bollocks, no! Ezekiel, come on, man! Oh, no, we're not losing him at the start of this, come on. Let's take a chunk out of his leg, that rope, it's gonna go. It's gonna go. Yes! Okay, she's pleased you're still alive, clearly. You're gonna go back to the old ways, the old Wild West ways, in effect, not the killing. Horses, hand-drunk, carts. It's one of them. What did they used to call it with them horseback with the... I can't remember what they call it. with the javelin things.
He's just quiet. I mean, he comes across as grumpy. I don't think I've ever seen the guy smile.
I was scared back there.
You ain't need a blacksmith now, won't you?
Us too.
Made me remember something I've been taken for granted lately. You can't wait on life.
No.
So, will you marry me?
What the shit?
Snag on everything. And I told you not to ask me that.
I know.
Right, round your
Especially
neck.
after something like this.
One of them came through here in the back end, took down the bridge,
Arse.
took the walkie repeater with it.
Shit.
How about Route A? Is that clear yet?
Still too close to the herd.
Route A's taken days to clear before. I need to get home to Herschel.
We could take Route D.
Split up, take them out in the clear. Give them a rest while we see what we can do about the trailers.
We're almost there.
Required
more
pulling
time.
power by a third at least.
2, 3.
It's just friction.
Leave the wagon.
What about the horse?
I got a free herd.
No, don't leave the horse. No! Oh, well, there you go. It was just focusing on him being a character and he's gone.
You get the quick clot and a tourniquet.
Tell my dad to go take my place, okay?
Ken, just stay awake. Ken, look at me.
What was on his chest? Had he been kicked by a horse or was that more infection? The chaos came awfully quickly there with all of that. You've not seen in this show in 9 seasons, as far as I can be aware of it, unless you can correct me on it. No one's died
Tell me
of
again.
natural causes.
Tammy.
No one.
Tell me again. Tell me what happened. My son is dead, Earl. And
He
what
was
do we have
helping.
to show for it? I think I'm gonna hit that little girl. I hate that woman. But what kind of man are you just to let this go? Me and Earl bury our boy. Thank you. And you're not welcome there. I voted for you, Maggie Reed, but we're not friends. My son is dead. Your boy has no father. And those damn saviors eat our food and take everything that Hilltop bled for.
Is Negan suffering? I hope he damn well is.
Hello. All was well in your absence.
I was wondering how this was gonna go.
You made some serious stink eye, but
Gene, Jerry. You know who did that?
I don't know, man.
You're gonna
That
get...
would be a negative.
Spring storms will be here in a few weeks. Help us out. But we need a boost in the meantime.
And you'll have it. We came back with farming tools, so y'all can get back on your feet.
Bless you, Rick Grimes. Thank you.
I don't want to be the one leading these people anymore. Okay. Why? I don't know, being here. You kept people in line here. You can't just let the sanctuary fail after everything that's happened.
Man, it's gonna fail anyway. Most of the bridges are out after the big storm.
Yeah.
The highway's done. We've scavenged every drop of gas for miles. And we can't make enough corn fuel to run the cars or the trucks.
Yeah, that's another thing, isn't it? You know, it hasn't really had... The show hasn't had time to show us and focus on, as things are becoming more sparse and like what Dallas just said, they've had a big storm and it's took bridges out and you're starting to get cut off between community and community. The fuel supplies are dwindling, workable vehicles are dwindling, and it's very easy to forget that suddenly something that was a half an hour drive away in a car is now a full day's distance away, either by horse, cart, or on foot. It's back to the old ways of distance really being an issue. they're starting to focus on showing how very little is left of the industrial machine that we had that made us all so interconnected and made the world a lot smaller. You know, planes, boats, trains, the internet, all of it. It made the world feel small because you could be in constant communication and you can travel from one point to another very quickly. All of that has gone.
That small group we had back in the beginning, we could do anything. That was right. That's what I know.
When you go, someone's got to take your place.
Yeah.
I can leave.
Don't. I just want to sleep.
I want to take over here for a while. For you. Don't argue. He asked me to marry him.
What?
I know.
Yeah.
I know, right?
And a part of me wanted to just say yes right then.
Why didn't you?
I don't know.
You head for the hilltop. And it's the decision she's made and the priorities she set that put your boy into the ground. Your son's life being treated like the price of doing someone else's business.
Maybe we need an agreement between all the communities. Like, this is what we believe, this is how we treat each other, and this is what happens when we don't.
I think we need to fix that bridge.
At least before, you had one focus goal and you knew you needed to eliminate it. Now you have a million problems.
Not Constitution. Forced me to do some soul searching.
It's hard not knowing what your place is.
He's so full of shit.
I'm sure you have one if you want it.
It looked like someone had defaced Glenn's grave. Maybe just some sort of accident, or kids didn't know any better.
You've a snake amongst you here. And Maggie's intelligent enough to know not to be fooled and goaded by this. Oh shit. Yeah. There's a baby. Oh fuck. I know exactly who it is. Yeah. You idiot.
You tried to have me killed because you're too chicken shit to do it yourself.
Margaret,
Yeah, you are.
you need to sit down. You obviously have a head injury.
Punch him. Punch him.
This place? You can't even murder someone, right?
You know what's funny? Is you can't go back to Alexandria because you know who is still there.
I don't know that you did this.
I'll attack you because you got his son killed.
What a berg.
I'm not running away.
Was he all right? She bashed her head.
If I push too hard.
My friends need my help. I want to be there for them.
Jerry, take care of them for me. Just for a little bit.
You got it, boss.
But if you're going to start making a charter and rules, you can't just arbitrarily kill someone because you don't like them.
Just talk to me about anything else, please.
I need your help fixing the bridge.
Yeah. That's
Hilltop's
first order of
rising
business.
because of you. Sanctuary's still short on food, and a project like this is gonna take a lot of people and supplies. I'm asking if you'll be generous again.
And no more food and supplies without getting something back for it.
Who's going to approach that
If
eventually?
the sanctuary needs food, I'll give it to them. They provide most of the labor on the bridge for us. You told me that soon you'd be the one following me. But you didn't. Because I wasn't someone to follow. That changes now. But people need to understand that at Hilltop, the punishment fits the crime. Do you have any final words?
What you're doing isn't right.
Yeah. If there's one person I want to see dead, it's him. I've just thrown everything I've said out the window. I know.
Stop this. Please. Oh, for the love of God. No,
you can't. You can't. This is Maggie's rules. This is where we're going to start
Get
having
the children
issues.
back in bed. I made this decision. But this is not the beginning of something.
It's the end of it.
I don't want to go through it again.
He's gone. Oh, I didn't even know that. Right, first of all, that was a bloody long episode. At least it felt it. I think it felt it because for once in a long while, there's not really been any massive catastrophe and so much going on. It's that fast paced you can't catch your breath. But we are now inherent with a whole new load of problems. I like how they've gone, right, okay, that's Negan done. Where do we go now? We go where you would go after all the dust settles. Back to reality, back to normality, back to you've got people, you've got communities, you've got separate communities across distances. You can no longer be able to rely on the old technology to be able to fit the gap that it's been doing and fit the purpose that it's been doing, to be able to visit from one to another. Food supplies, resources, planting seeds, using old farm equipment. I understand why they've focused this episode on this now, to show that it's a new beginning. But you know, we've got the one by the water, we've got the hilltop, we've got the saviors at the factory, we've got Alexandria, we've got the kingdom, all at different places, all with different communities, all trying to become one in the same. But as it stands right now, as Maggie's just proven, whoever's in charge of each one currently sets the rules as to what's acceptable and what isn't. Although I've got to say, maybe that choice of Maggie's with Gregory is actually the right one, because of all that he's done and all the punishment that he's had for it, and the times that he's been let off by both Maggie and Negan, the guy just doesn't stop. Some people just don't stop. Negan didn't stop in a whole different way, in a whole different context, but this guy uses this. He uses this and he uses this to sow discontent and to the seedy underbelly that he brews up out of nothing, and using something like their son's death as a platform for him to be able to try to rise from it. But we've just had the discussion with Rick and Michonne about we need to, if we're going to keep all these communities together, we all need to live by and agree to some sort of new law or rule or charter or whatever it is you want to call it, so that people know where the line is that you don't cross, what you're allowed to do, what you're not allowed to do, what the punishments are if you do something bad. I mean, for example, right there, Gregory's just got the ultimate punishment, but the person who actually committed a physical altercation there between Enid and having the baby thrown and Maggie and assaulting Maggie was actually the son's father, but she's done nothing to him. Let the punishment fit the crime. This is going to be an interesting season. I understand Darryl not wanting to be in charge of the Saviors, but at the same time, the one thing that they did focus on, that obviously that place, because of the way Negan ran it, it might as well be in the middle of the city in an apartment block. It's in a factory, it's cut from anywhere, they don't grow anything there, there's no resources there. He had everything, everyone bring everything to him. And now, because you didn't sacrifice them, you didn't kill them all, are you responsible for them now? Or do you just treat them as fully grown adults and you are capable of going out and doing it yourself? Because were he still here, you'd be doing whatever you was told to do and go out and do the exact same thing. So Maggie's cutting off the supply. Ezekiel's asked Carol to marry him. Carol's still one of my favourite characters. Carol and Daryl are two of my very, very favourite characters. Their scenes together are always good. I have no idea where we're going. I don't think we're going to have some major bad guy antagonist for quite some time now. It wouldn't be right to introduce another one immediately after this, just to throw it all up in the air again. I think this is going to be potentially enemies from within here, from people who, like that sign of the sanctuary, that there's still people who wish Negan was back, who are still in charge. Especially if they've heard that he's not dead, that he's still alive. But the majority of them just wanting, in effect at the moment, handouts. It's good, like I said, it's going to be complicated in a whole different way. Right, I will be back with 2 episodes next week, so that'll be episodes 2 and 3 of season 9. If you do want to watch them in the full length, they are available over on Patreon. Just check the link in the description, as always. Other than that, they will be on YouTube playlists 2 a week. We post on both platforms. And if you haven't already subscribed, guys, we are already on season 9. Where have you been? Don't forget to hit the sub. I would very much appreciate it. And I will see you for episode 2, season 9 next week. Till then, thanks a lot for watching. See you for the next one.